So Thanksgiving is behind us and the rest of the holiday season is upon us. So this is the time of year I like to take stock of my stockpile, and that is what I'm doing today. Hello friends, and welcome back to my channel. I just want to thank all my old subscribers and welcome my new subscribers. So if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe and hit that notification bell to be notified when I upload videos. So over the next few days, I will be restocking my working kitchen pantry, and I do that about once a month, and I will be pulling from my short-term storage and I will be restocking my short-term storage, and that's how I rotate through my products. So that's what I'm going to be doing today. So this is my kitchen working pantry, not very big, but I try to maximize the space as best as I can, and that's why I have to restock it once a month because we don't have very much space in this area right here. So I have this cabinet and I've restocked it as best as I can, and then I have this cabinet here for some more of my working kitchen. This is all in my kitchen, and then I have this little one over here which I have mostly my baking supplies and different things up here. So that's basically my working pantry. That's what I use this area for. So I thought that I would try to sort of do a different thing with my short-term working pantry storage. So I have these 6-gallon buckets here. I have 5, and I'm going to put a couple of different things in it, and I'm going to use these gamma lids. Now I had some old ones and I ordered some new ones because I didn't have enough, and I see they're slightly different. Hopefully they fit on my new buckets, but I think they should. The label says they should, but they are slight different design, still a gamma lid, so cross my fingers they work. So I'm going to use one bucket for rice. I have the rice here. This is the one we like to eat, and this is what I usually store it in on my kitchen counter. So I'm going to try to do something with all these other ones. Then I'm going to do pasta in another, sugar, flour, all-purpose flour, and then I have some bread flour I also want to put in another container. So that's what I'm going to try to do and get through today. That's going to be my little project to put into these 6-gallon buckets. So we'll see. I usually put them in half-gallon mason jars, my flour, and put them up the top of my cabinet, but that's not really working either because I can't find those half-gallon mason jars. So we're gonna go with these 6-gallon buckets. So I do oven sanitize my pasta and my flour, and I'm gonna try something a little different with my rice. So I do it at 215 because water boils at 212, and my oven doesn't set for that, for 20 minutes. So while that's working, I'm going to get started on my sugar. And basically my sugar, I just want to pour it straight into the container and just keep it dry. There's nothing really too complicated about storing sugar. This is the way I've stored it for 10 years at least, and it works for me. So that's the way I'm going to do my sugar. So now with my rice, I'm actually going to try some of this diatomaceous earth that I have and some bay leaves. And I'm going to try it that way. I usually oven sanitize it, but I think I'm going to try it this way and hopefully cross my fingers, see what happens. So I'm just going to put some bay leaves in the bottom, and then I'm just going to start pouring my rice right on top of that. And then I'm just going to mix some diatomaceous earth in with that. I'm not exactly sure how much to use. This is a 1/4 cup. I'm just going to sprinkle it in, and then I'm just going to mix it in so it gets all mixed in between the kernels of rice. So as you can see, the rice, I mixed it all in. I'm just going to mix it all in, throw a couple of more bay leaves, and then just add some more rice on top of that. And you will see in a second that you can see the difference in the rice. See how much darker the rice from the bag I'm pouring it in, and the white rice in there that's got the little diatomaceous earth stock on it. Now onto my pasta. I'm going to just pour it into the container, I'm going to put a couple of bay leaves in it, and then that's going to be it, because I did oven sanitize this. I will let it sit overnight without the top on it, just so it cools down and it's completely done and cooled before I put that top on. I don't want to create any kind of condensation in my container, and then I'll just label it and put it away. Now onto my all-purpose flour. I had it in this 5-gallon container. As you can see, the 6-gallon is a little bit taller, but it really doesn't hold as much. This was in my 5-gallon container very snugly. The top was touching the top of the flour, but that was okay. But as you can see, it's not very much more that I can put in this 6-gallon container. And I didn't really spill that much. There's a little bit in the dustpan that I spilled on the floor, but that's it. So these 6-gallon containers don't hold very much more than the 5-gallon counterparts. So I will be adding probably another half a bag, and that's 6 pounds. Hopefully we'll get in there. If not, I have to use another container. So here I am oven sanitizing my bread flour. I have bread flour, I have all-purpose flour, and I have whole wheat flour, which is kind of deceptive because all my wheat is whole wheat, but brown whole wheat as opposed to white whole wheat. So I'm going to oven sanitize this and put it into my 5-gallon container. So here are my 6-gallon buckets filled up. I was able to get quite a bit in each, and I have one extra, and this is what I have left. Yeah, I have quite a bit left. I have a lot of sugar and quite a bit of flour, all-purpose flour left, and 2 big bags of rice left. So what I got in the buckets, this is the pasta. I actually filled it up. I got some more pasta, and it's holding 27 pounds of pasta in a 6-gallon. And then in the rice, I got 41 pounds in the 6 gallons. And then in my all-purpose flour, I got 46 pounds of flour. And then in my this is my bread flour. That's 20 pounds of bread flour in there. It's kind of lumpy. I always have to sift this after I oven can it, so that's not a big deal. And then in my sugar, I've got 43 pounds of sugar in there, which is not that much more than in the 5-gallon, which I can hold 40 pounds of sugar. So this is what I got in my 6-gallon buckets. Was it worth it? They're not that much more than a 5-gallon, so I mean, space-wise, they take up more space, but as far as holding product-wise, they really don't hold that much more. But this is what I got. So I also put up 20 pounds of einkorn. I did my other 20 pounds of all-purpose flour in a 5-gallon, and another 20 pounds of whole wheat flour in a 5-gallon bucket. And I will say my pasta was overfilled to put the top on, so I had to take a little bit out, probably about, I would say maybe 3 to 5 pounds. I didn't really measure it, and then I was able to put the top on. And I did use gamma lids on all the buckets because I will be in and out of these, and it just makes them more convenient because I will be using these as an extension of my kitchen working pantry. So that's my little project that I did today. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe and hit that notification bell to be notified when I upload videos. Thank you very much and have a great day.